Dolphins versus Chiefs. I thought it was gonna be a close game. I thought the Chiefs were gonna pull away in the second half, and I think I predicted a 12-point victory by the Chiefs. It turned out to be closer. Chiefs beat the Dolphins 33-27, 6-point win by the Chiefs. The game was really close at the beginning. Before the game, Mahomes had 3 interceptions, super uncharacteristic of him. He came into Week 14 with just 2 interceptions, both of them against the Raiders. So he had not thrown an interception to any other team. The Dolphins are great at creating turnovers, and they showed it again today, costing 3 interceptions to Mahomes. At the beginning of the game, it looked like the Dolphins might run away with it. They had a 10-0 lead. The Chiefs weren't finding their footing on the offensive side. It wasn't until Tyreek Hill had an end around, and I think he scored it from like 35 yards out. Tyreek Hill might be the best offensive weapon in the NFL. Wherever you put him, in the slot, out wide, doing end arounds, during sweeps, he's a menace. That speed, you can't teach speed. That's one of the old sayings in sports and football. You can't teach speed, and Tyreek Hill might be the fastest man in the world with pads on. And even without pads, he might be up there as one of the fastest men alive. He's an amazing weapon. I think the game really turned in the middle quarters, in the third quarter especially. The Chiefs went on the run, and the Dolphins had 4 possessions where they went 3 and out 3 times, and threw a pick in one of those. So that middle part of the game really got away from the Dolphins, but their defense was able to keep them in the game, intercepting Xavier Howard. Savion Howard had another interception, his 5th game in a row with the pick. Really impressive stuff by him. He leads the NFL in interceptions, one-handed catch, highlight play, kept him in the game. And I was impressed with Tua. He kind of struggled at the beginning of the game. He wasn't throwing the ball with a lot of velocity. It just, especially in those 4 possessions that I mentioned, where they went 3 and out 3 times, and he threw an interception off a tip pass. I was starting to lose a little confidence in the Tua project. I wanted to see more. And in the fourth quarter, he brought them back. He made it a game. And he lost Gesicki. Gesicki got hurt. His tight end. At the beginning of the game, Parker dropped a touchdown. Tua lobbed it pretty good. Gave him a chance to get a touchdown, and Parker was unable to come down with the ball. So I think the Dolphins need to... They already invested a lot of money on the defense in this offseason. So that defense is legit. It looks strong. It competed today. They got 3, like I said, 3 interceptions on Mahomes. But now they need to focus on the offensive side. They need to give Tua some more weapons so that he could really thrive and shine and fulfill his potential. Because Parker, I don't know if he's a number 1. He drops some passes that he should catch sometimes. I think he's better suited to be a number 2. So if they get him a true number 1 wide receiver, I think he could progress. He can make leaps and bounds of progression. Gesicki, he's a good tight end. Fortunately, he got hurt, and they didn't have a run game all game. They really suffer. They can't seem to run the ball. Gaskin missed the game because of COVID protocol, so they were without some weapons. But overall, good display by the Dolphins. They showed heart coming back, making it a game. And the Chiefs, it's another one of those games where it's a close game, but were the Chiefs really ever in trouble? I don't think so. Even when they were down 10-0, I didn't really think they were going to lose the game. When the Dolphins made that comeback and they made it kind of close, I never really thought that they were going to come all the way back and upset the Chiefs. The Chiefs, there's a lot of teams that they should be beating by multiple scores, double-digit scores, and they seem to just do enough to beat them. I hope they don't carry this into the playoffs. I think they do have like an on and off switch that they could turn on. So I still they're my Super Bowl pick, and the Steelers lost, so they're that number 1 seed in the AFC. They should get the bye. They should hold on and get the bye. They have the Saints next, and Drew Brees should be coming back, I believe. So that's going to be an interesting matchup next week. But it was a great game. Dolphins show heart. Tua showed promise, especially in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. And the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They won again. At the end, the score looked closer than maybe the game reflected, but that's how the Chiefs are playing their games this season. It seems like a little closer, a little too close to comfort maybe for some Chiefs fans, but they're getting the victory, and that's all that matters. So they're their number 1 seed now. I do have them beating the Saints next week and holding on to that division lead now that they have a 1-game cushion on the Steelers. But great game. Tua showed some promise. I like what I saw from him in the fourth quarter. Give him more weapons, Dolphins, and we'll see how far he's able to carry you guys. Dolphins do have a tough schedule, so we'll see if they're able to hold on to that 7th seed. The Ravens are going to be right there, breathing down their necks, and the Raiders are going to be down there too. So I do want to see the Dolphins in the playoffs. I think it'll be good to see a rookie quarterback like Tua in the playoffs. So I'm rooting for the Dolphins. Dolphins, hold on to that playoff spot. I'm rooting for you guys.